TJ, what's your first month been like?
Yeah, it's been a ton of fun. It's been an absolute pleasure to be able to show up to the rink every week and every day and get to work with Coach Gehring and just kind of fine tune my game and continue to kind of elevate my play so that I can, to the best of my ability, help this team win.
You've been a couple spots in college hockey. What would you say has been unique about this one?
Yeah, I think this place is just so special. Obviously, I've been very grateful for kind of all of my experiences at Northeastern, Arizona State, and now North Dakota. But just in my short time here, I've gotten to see just why this place is so special. I mean, the coaching staff, the players, kind of everybody at the rink that makes this place kind of operate the way it does. We're so lucky to have so many people that care and support this program. And it's honestly it's so many other people that we have to thank for the experience that we have kind of all during the week and obviously the greatness that comes on the weekend. So it's been an unbelievable experience, and I'm just grateful that I get to experience it here with my last year of eligibility.
What are your thoughts on going to Cornell? You've seen this team a lot. What do you remember from playing against them? What style do they play? What do you expect to see this weekend?
Yeah, got to play against them several times last year. We know they're going to come out hard. They're obviously a well-disciplined team. They play really hard, and obviously they do a really good job kind of in their conference and making it out. So I think it's a great test for our guys, and obviously this is a team that we could see later down the stretch. And I think what's most important is just sticking to our game plan, kind of sticking to our identity, doing the things that we do well, and that's what's going to help us have success this weekend.
Thoughts on this has got to be the closest you'll get home. So what's it like going back east?
Yeah, it'll be good. My parents are coming up, so it's always great to have them to be able to watch. But anytime I get to go back out east, it's fun just to kind of have my friends and family try to attend. But it's just another business trip. 2 wins is what we're expecting, and anything short of that is going to be disappointing. So we're going in, and we're excited to kind of start this weekend off right.
What's the biggest thing you guys did well against BU that you can carry over to this weekend?
Yeah, I thought our effort level was amazing. I think, we have a lot of new guys on this team, transfers, freshmen, and I think there's just kind of a natural kind of growing cycle of guys getting used to college hockey, guys getting used to playing with each other. And one thing that's always really important to me, especially as a goalie, is just kind of effort. And I thought our guys did a great job coming out. Obviously the start of Friday's game, but even Saturday's game, I thought our effort was great. And we're going to continue to kind of fine-tune things and continue to build as a group. And, those are the kind of teams that you want to play against so that you can get ready for what it's going to take at the end of the year to win a national championship. And that's our goal. So,
what's the biggest challenge of playing at Cornell?
Yeah, I think anytime you go on the road, you face kind of their fans, and you got to take on that kind of you're the enemy mentality, and I think that's something that we could feed off of. And just like EJ mentioned, I think kind of learning to fuel our own energy and build on that is going to be a huge piece, and it's going to help us have success here for these next 2 series.
And you guys have a few more games under your belt than Cornell does, obviously. Do you think that's kind of an advantage going into this weekend?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just kind of sticking to our game plan, and obviously we've been fortunate that we've had several games to kind of just hammer out and fine-tune different details. And again, it's going to be another great test. They're going to come out hard. I know they're excited to get their season going. So, it's all about us kind of just being us and sticking to our identity.
Kind of walk me through what the atmosphere was like after that first win against BU.
Yeah, it was. First of all, I was so proud of the way our group came out and kind of started that game. Obviously, as a goalie, anytime you look down the other end and we start kind of with 5 goals in the first period, it's awesome. It's a great feeling back there. And I think the biggest thing is going back to kind of the effort level that our guys showed. And we were ready from the very drop of that puck. We wanted to win. We were committed to winning battles. And a lot of those things are out of my control. And I'm super proud of the guys of kind of their effort level and just kind of their ability to stick to kind of doing the little things right. And that's what kind of led us to success in that first game. And even in the second game, I thought we had a great effort level, and we're fine-tuning some of the things that we need to work on.
When you guys are playing all of these ranked opponents back to back to back, how do you guys kind of stay focused and locked in every week?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you want, and especially in such a competitive environment like college hockey, everybody's going to come in and play North Dakota and give us their best. So whether they're ranked or not, I think it's important to see it as like a faceless opponent, right? We have to go out and do the things that we do well and that do the things that are going to contribute to our success as a team. And as we continue to build and learn kind of what this team identity is and grow as a group, it's just going to be better for us down the stretch.
And off that, you're going into the season with all these tough teams to start. 3-2 to start the year. Just how do you characterize your play up to this point?
Yeah, I think obviously, like EJ mentioned, every season you go in, you want to go undefeated. But I think there's so many positives that we can take away from kind of the 7 games that we've had so far, and just continue to build. And college hockey, it's a long schedule with kind of back-to-back games and stuff like that, but it really is short with games. So I just think it's important for us to kind of hammer out the little details and just continue to build on the chemistry that we're already kind of starting to see. And like I mentioned before, with kind of the transfers and freshmen and the changing dynamic of the college landscape, I think the coaching staff and everybody around has done a great job of kind of enabling us to mesh and gel early. And I think you guys are only going to see that more and more as we go down the stretch here.
You personally, first year with the program, and you have 2 guys who were here last year who are trying to, work their way up to getting, your job once you're gone. Just what's kind of the dynamic like in the goalie room, and are you teaching them a lot of things as you go, kind of?
Yeah, first of all, it's been a blessing getting to work with Hobie and Cheese. Cheese is obviously what we call Caleb, but those 2 guys are unreal people. They're great competitors and they're super supportive. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to be a part of that goalie room. I call it the goalie tribe, and just getting to compete with them every day is awesome. And you can tell everybody's just continuing to kind of raise their level and work ethic, especially as this season progresses. But it's been awesome to be a part of it, and we're very fortunate to have KG, who's got an amazing hockey mind, to get to kind of bounce ideas off of him and grow as a group.
And the last one for me is just 2 straight series on the road. It's the longest road trip of the year, which is kind of hard to believe. But just what's kind of the mindset going into a part of the season where you're going to be on the road for a little bit?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we don't need to change anything, right? We just need to continue doing the things that have worked for us and kind of hammer out the little details along the way. So I think just because we're playing on the road, obviously we're going to miss kind of the energy and the atmosphere at the Ralph, but there's going to be energy at Cornell, and there's going to be energy down the road as well in other away barns. So it's super important that we find ways to feed off of kind of our own energy, our own kind of positive ups and downs in a game, and just use that to our advantage.